Okay, my dear, can you hear me, my dear friends? Am I audible? Please write in chat. Yes, can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Good evening, everyone. And I am a chess player, chess lover, and I thought to celebrate the chess day. Today is World Chess Day, International Chess Day. So I thought to celebrate by analyzing a game, and I hope chess lovers will enjoy. Now, this game today, which I want to talk about, this was played in 1989, point number one. And the game that I have got for you today is the world's longest game ever played in the history of chess. So I thought to celebrate the World Chess Day with something different, something larger, something longer. And this is the longest game which have been played in the history of chess. Hello everyone. Hello Saket. Hello Swan Paridosh. Hello Vihan. Now you can always write in chat. In the middle sometime I might unmute you as well. Yes, so now can you please guess how many moves do you think approximately this game is of? It's the world's longest game in the history of chess, both by moves also and time also. It was played for 4 days and it was played for 20 hours and 50 minutes. So somebody has Googled already. No, don't do Google, guys, please. Barkha Kapadia has already Googled it. Don't Google. Just make a wild guess. 125 to 150, 185, 239. Okay, 200, around 150. Well done. What a nice audience we have had today. Swan Paridosh is writing only 30. Ajmal is writing 1 million. 1 million moves. Probably 3-4 generations. Father is, son is born and grandson is born and the persons are playing chess only. Right. So the game, it was played for 269 moves. There were 269 moves that were played in the game. 269. Can you believe? Wow. Are So 269 moves, and it was played for 4 days, and it was played for 20 hours and 50 minutes, and it was played in World Junior Chess Championship in 1989 between Ivan Nikolic and Goran Arsovic. So I'm going to show the entire game to you for 269 moves. Although I will analyze first 20, 30, 40 moves for you. And later on, I'll just show you fast, because if I do the entire game analysis, it will take 4-5 days. Now, after this game, I'll also show you some creativity puzzle, and I'll ask you 1 or 2 questions, whether the position on the board is legal or it is not legal. So let's start. D4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight to c3, bishop to g7. No, it was a live game. It was not correspondence. World Junior Chess Championship 1989, which happened in Manila, Philippines. And live game for 20 hours, 15 minutes. It kept on having adjourned, and 4 days it went on. E4, D6. This is, what opening is it? Can anyone write in chat very fast? Was it scripted? No, I don't think so actually. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. No raising hand, please write in chat. King's Indian, Bihan is correct. Okay, a lot of people have written. Right, very well done. King's Indian, Castle, bishop to e2, knight bd7. Castle, e5. The idea of King's Indian, white will play on the queen side, whereas black will do the attack on the king side. Bishop to f1, h6. B5, knight h7, and already black has made up his mind of pushing the pawn f5, f4, g5, and so on. Rook b1, white has decided to play b4, c5 as per plan. Well done. So far, so good. And here comes f4, b4, b5, knight to b3, bishop f8. Bishop e2 is not good because you went bishop f1 and again u2. Being white, you are wasting moves, my dear friends. Knight d2 f6. e5, as we discussed earlier, the plan is to play on the queen side. Now here I'll prefer playing black. Black has done everything as per plan so far. He has not wasted even a single move. And he's doing very well here. And the move is g4. Look at the attack. Look at the attack which black has developed. Capture, capture. a3. And it's not very good. And black is doing very well here. He can play h5, he can play knight to g5, and so on. So knight g5 was played in the game. And third time, my dear friends, third time, white played the move bishop f1. You need to be punished if you play like this. You need to be punished. Bishop e2, bishop f1, again bishop e2, again bishop f1. So rook e7 is the correct move. Idea is rook g7, no problem. Rook g7, black is doing very well so far. King h1, queen e8 is amazing move played by black. The idea is queen h5 and probably trying to attack h2 by g3 ideas. So knight d2. So far, black is doing very, very well. Arsovic, he should have won the game so far. And here comes the first error of the game. Pawn to g3. Error number 1. When you have played queen e8, such a nice move, why are you not playing as per plan of queen h5? Why are you not doing it? Queen h5 is the right move to play here. And followed by you can play f3 also, g3 also. Queen is come in the game. But g3 was played, error number 1. After fg3, queen g3. Maybe he thought that he can do something in discoveries. You know, there can be something in discoveries. So now, what do you think? Is the move here? Can you move your knight somewhere? Knight into e4 is written by Mr. Yatharth. Knight ge5. Knight ge4, you mean to say. Okay. Right. So if you capture knight ge4, the problem is knight into e4. And you might feel that queen is hanging. But please look at your own home, your own king, your own queen. And all of a sudden you will realize white is clearly winning. Piece up. So king to f7, knight into rook, knight into queen. Why don't you resign? Count the number of pieces. So coming back, that is what probably the miscalculation of black might have happened when he played g3. And now when he later recalculated, he realized, oh my God, what did I do? And he played knight h3 because he had to move, he had to move something. So queen f3, very simple move. And now entire advantage of black is vanished. One pawn is gone and all white pieces are near the king. So queen g6, knight c4, bishop to d7, bishop d3, knight g5, capture, knight e3. Slowly and gradually, white's pieces are now having better coordination, my dear students. And the game changed drastically. The game changed drastically here. Rook e8 was played in the game. We are on move number 29. Just a reminder, we have to see 269 moves. The world's longest game on the World Chess Day. Wow, what an amazing game it is. Yeah, somebody was asking. Yes, yes, yes. The result of the game was draw actually, and which was a better result because after so many moves, it's good that both players did not lose. Rook to d1, rook f8, knight f5, knight g4, knight to g3. Now see, white is having better coordination in the pieces slowly and slowly. King g1, h4, and now white played a very good move here. A nice move here was played by white. Simplifying the game. Can anyone find it? Can you please write in the chat? White to play. So we have got a lot of good people, a lot of students, a lot of chess lovers from USA, Canada, from Dubai, from Singapore. Wow. Thank you so much, my dear students, for joining this on the chess day. Sir, I have a doubt. Did they play with time? Of course, they did play with time. The game was adjourned again and again. Earlier, the rules were different. You know, you had if you are not able to finish, the game will be adjourned for next day. 1989. Queen to g4 is written by 2-3 people. Well done. Very nice simplifying move. And the game became quite simple here. Queen to g4 is correct move in this position. And black captured. And here comes check. King to h7. And queen is again captured. It's almost equal position. Pawn into knight. Knight e3. Check. Capture. So white has one pawn extra. And now black has little bit of compensation for that because he has a bishop pair and the g2 pawn might be weak on the single file. Check. It's not a check, but he's trying to give a discovered check. And rook h1 was played by white, not giving the h file. Trying to take the c file by rook c3. Rook c3 still was played, activating the rook and attacking a3 pawn. Rook d3. Look at the way these two guys are playing. You know, battling moves one after the other. Check. Knight f1. Bishop d8. Idea is to get the on this diagonal, bishop d6 diagonal. Wow. Rook h8, attacking the bishop. King h2, and now there is no rook on h1. You know, he has already taken it outside. Capture. Knight d2. Bishop g1 check. Now see, he is allowing black to give a discover because he has calculated very carefully that this bishop cannot do any much damage. Please understand. There is not much of a damage which can be done by the bishop. So he is allowing to give a discover check here. So bishop d4, and here comes the knight in between. Bishop g4. This is the first, I would say, aggressive move played by black after a long time. Otherwise, he was just playing moves to defend, you know. And this is a nice move, attacking the bishop. And the bishop attacks, bishop controls the white knight on f1. So after bishop capture, rook takes knight. Now I would like to tell you that this is a dead draw game, dead draw position, because there are opposite color bishops. But the move, this pawn on g2 can be a danger pawn as well. So black needs to be careful. And let's see the game. And we'll see that white was clearly winning at some point in time. Let's see. Check. Rook to e1. Bishop f5 check, activating the bishop. King to g4. Rook e3, trying to exchange. Please don't exchange because if you leave only bishop, then it's a draw. Now I think the bishop probably can be trapped. Rook h1, attacking the bishop. And now it's a clear winning position for white. Clear winning position for white. How will you save this bishop? Oh ho ho ho. So first it was clear winning for black when he missed queen h5, and the time has changed. वक्त बदल गया है, and now it's a clear winning position for white. So how did actually white save? So he played rook g3 check, king h4, rook to g2 check. I mean rook g2 not check, defending the bishop. King to h3, and he should resign actually. And that is a problem, my dear students. Had he resigned, this would not have come in the history books, and the game would not have ended in a draw. So he kept fighting, he kept fighting, although it's clear losing position for white. So rook to g3, king takes h2. Clear winning for white now, clear winning. But see the fight which black has done, Rook a3, rook to g1, rook a6, check, king h5, king g3, rook b6, trying to gobble as many pawns. Capture. Still it is winning for white. a5, capture, a4, a3, rook a7. White is making complicated for himself. King to f2, king to g5. And now this position, let me tell you, is a draw position. It is draw position. King to f4. The king has activated and e4 pawn is under attack. Rook h3. Simple move. a2. What a nice move, a2. Can you believe, my dear students who are watching this game, can you believe the move a2? If white capture a2, free of cost, can he capture? Say yes or no. All of you, please write yes or no. No, 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 no. Oh, wow. So many nice students. If you capture, here comes skewer, rook h2 check, and it's a rook loss. It is called as skewer in the chess terminology. What a nice set of students are there today. a2. So bishop to b5 was played by white here. And you know what did black play? Rook h1. The idea of rook h1 is to promote the pawn with the support of rook. All of a sudden, it is winning for black. It looks as if black is winning. But now he captured, of course. That is why he played bishop b5. And after the check idea, the bishop comes in between. The skewer is saved. And now king takes pawn. King into e4. So this pawn, if white is able to defend, white should still win the game, let me tell you. So we are on move number 75. Please have patience. Around 200 moves more to go. World's longest game we are watching on the World Chess Day. So let me repeat for newcomers, this game was played in 1989 in the World Junior Chess Championship in Manila, Philippines, between Nikolic and Arsovic. Nikolic was Yugoslavian, Arsovic is from Serbia. Serbia is the same country which has produced Novak Djokovic, the world's amazing GOAT tennis player, as people likely probably call. But it's not my personal favorite, and I am a big fan of, my students know, Roger Federer. Anyways, so rook to a5 was played by white. We are on move number 76. And this position, after all drama, is still winning for white. I would say, till this position is still winning for white. Rook a5 is not the best of move. The correct move here, can anyone write in the chat? Best move for white. Any genius chess player in the Advik has written a very good move. Well done, Mr. Advik. Shalini Gupta ma'am, his writing bishop d3 is not correct because your bishop is pin, you can't move the bishop. Vivan, you can't move the bishop. Anant is writing a good move. Swan Paridosh is writing a very, very good move. Well done. Very good. Very good. Who else? Karthik Jain has written a very good move. Saket has written a very good move. That is a winning move. Kirti has written a very good move. Yes, good set of students. Well done. King C3 is the correct move to win. Get the king towards the center and don't worry about this pawn. It is defended indirectly because it can be a discover attack on the black rook after bishop c4 check, and then the rook is bye-bye. See you, rook. Tata, rook. Nice to meet you, Mr. Rook. So king c3 is the correct move, which will still, after all drama, will lead to white victorious. White will be victorious here. But then this game would not have been history, had such moves been played. So rook a5, king to d4, king e1, check, king f2, rook c1. Now again it's a draw game. Bishop g4, rook c2 check, king e1, e4, bishop e6, king e5, bishop g8, rook to c8, attacking the bishop. Bishop f7, rook c7. Lot of moves are played, just time pass. Bishop e6, rook c2. You have to play the rook in the second rank. Don't allow the white king to come up. Otherwise, he will cobble your e4 pawn. Rook b2, time pass. Rook a6, rook g2, king d1, rook b2, time pass. And now, white thought of doing something different. Rook h2, bishop to c6, king f4, rook a8, e3. Now comes the pawn push. After 35 moves, the pawn has been pushed. Rook e8, protecting e2, king f3. You have to be careful here. For all you know, oh my God, for all you know, rook h1 and it is bye-bye. This is chess, World Chess Day. What an amazing game chess is. Thank you for joining in. And I'm sure all of you love the game chess as much as I do. And one move here and there, and the game is completely changed, completely changed. So bishop b5 check, very important move. Don't let him play in this framework, in this pattern. So king d4, rook f5, rook h1 check, king e2, again check, again check, keep checking. And now my question is, this is a very important move, rook h1 check. Can any smart audience, can a genius student, can a genius audience please write in chat what is special about this move, rook to h1 check? Any guesses? Any genius person who can guess? What is special about this rook check? King c2 will be a fork. No. Any other guesses? Come on, genius students. Because he can't come near the pawn. Who else? Come on. Come on, Parthvi, Vivan, Maya, Gala, Mohan, Pranav, Swan Paridosh, Karthik Jain, Vyom. King D1 is coming. No. I thought you will answer. He can't give any pin. He goes up then. No. What is special about this particular move, rook h1 now? Not earlier rook h1, but now rook h1. There is something peculiar. There is something landmark move. This is a landmark move. What is the landmark? Any guesses? Okay, I'll give you a hint. This is the dash move of the game. This is a dash move of the game. Yes, Kirti has taken the guess. Very intelligent, Kirti. Very good. This is the dash move of the game. What is the landmark number? This is a dash move. Yes, Sanjit and Harijit. Sanjit Harijit has also taken the hint now. Well done. Very good. Ajmal Nas, no, no, no. Key, no. Key is not correct answer. Number one is not correct. The correct move is, correct guess is, this is the 100th move of the game. 100th move. 100. 100th move is Rook H1 check. Now I'll show you a little faster. Lot of moves are repeated actually. They must have claimed the draw. None of them claimed it. Sharvi also correct. 100th move. Capture the pawn. Now it's a clear draw position. White can never win. You must realize Rook Bishop versus Rook is also a draw. Technically. Capture. D5. King to D4. Check. 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 So many moves are actually repeated, but they both did not claim. Nobody claimed. They kept on playing. Otherwise, photo rule would have implemented and the game would have been resulted in a long back. Just time pass moves they are doing. Nobody is offering a draw. You are right, Mr. Patil. He asked me a question, was it scripted? And I said, I am not sure. So maybe he's right actually. But why would somebody script for 4 days? Yeah, maybe just to get the name in the history. What kind of game is this? They are just keep on playing. 150. People got tired, as Ajmal rightly said. I'm thinking about commentators who are probably annotating the game in World Juniors. And now finally, D5 pawn is captured. After all this drama, Rook Bishop versus Rook position came on the board. Rook Bishop versus Rook. And I was, and it is after this game, the FIDE rules got changed. Earlier, there was no 50 move rule. Let me tell you. Now that most of you are tournament players, you might be knowing there is a clear 50 move rule in chess. If there is no capture or if there is no pawn move for 50 moves, the game will be draw. But again, you have to write the moves, you have to note them, and you have to claim to the arbiter that look, 50 moves have happened. From this line to this line, there is no pawn movement, there is no capture. So that rule was not there, point number one. And point number two, what was the time control, as somebody is asking me? See, earlier, there used to be 2 hours for 40 moves and then 1 hour for 20 moves, and it keeps on adjourning. So this game was adjourned for 4 days in a row. And it was actually played for 20 playing time. I'm talking of playing time was 20 hours and 15 minutes. So that's what longest game in the history of chess. You must know. That's what I thought to share this on the World Chess Day. Let's see it again. Rook Bishop versus Rook, technically theoretical draw game. And they kept on playing. Black might have offered, White might have refused, and they kept on playing. Black kept on defending. Defense, defense. Rook on E1, defending. And it's a dead draw position, and you must be aware how to defend. And the game kept on continuing. At best, White can get the Black King on the last rank, at best. And that is what White did. So even this position is a dead draw position. Very instructive, but dead draw. At best, White can do this, which he did. Now, coming back to this position, the correct move here is Rook to F1. This is the move to draw. Correct move. If he gives Rook H8 check, the Rook should come in between on F8. Always remember, guys, Rook Bishop versus Rook. This is the only and the correct way of defending. This is the only and the correct way of defending. But in the game, as it was lot of fatigue already, he played King F8. And now I would like to tell you that this is winning for white. This particular position is winning for white. Rook f1 was the correct move. So white played rook f7 check, which is correct check. If you go king g8, then of course there can be a discover. So he played king e8. So far, so good. Now, can anyone tell me what is the significance of king e8? King e8 is the landmark move. Now all of you will tell. No, I know all of you are smart. Oh, so many people have answered instantly. It is 200th move. Yes, this is the 200th move, my dear students. 200th move it is. Well done. So intelligent. Okay, so now the correct move here is to play rook to f3 and it's winning for white. This is the correct move to play. Say for example, if you play rook b2, rook b3 is the move. Idea is rook to b8, checkmate. And when you go king f8, trying to run away, rook g3 is the move. Idea is rook g8, checkmate, unstoppable. Bye-bye. It was so nice to meet you. Actually, not nice, to be honest, but bye-bye. 20 hours you have taken my mind and game over. King e8, if you play again, still it's a checkmate, rook g8. So after rook g3, the only move is rook to capture to b5. It's game over. Anant is asking why not before rook b1? Why not before rook b1? So maybe he's trying to say that in this position, why not direct rook g3? Maybe that's what he's saying. So now rook g3, rook f2, and the rook comes on f8 between and game draw again. Okay, I'll unmute you. Hold on. Anand, where are you, Mr. Anand? Hold on. Yes, speak up.
सर जब वो उसका लुक B1 में था तब मैं B1 में जाने की बात कर रहा हूँ.
Black के लिए बोल रहे हो क्या? You are asking for black.
Yes sir.
अच्छा, in this position rook f3 and now you are saying rook b1.
Yes sir.
तो इसमें आपको क्या फायदा होगा? बिशप चेक आएगी, आपने पिन ही हटा दिया, मेट हो गई, और ये मेट हो गई आपकी. You can't leave the pin, no, you have to keep the pin position, otherwise bishop check and you will get checkmated. The rook is already on the f file. Got it? Now coming back to the game, in this position, rook f3, rook f2 was clearly winning. But as I told you, both players were fatigued, and white played rook g7 and blundered instead of rook f3, b3. And now black got the idea, he realized his mistake and rook f1 was played, the correct move to draw. And white again tried for how many moves? He tried for 68 more moves. 68 more moves. And the game just kept on happening like this. Just like this. Just like this. Repetitions. So many repetitions. So many photography. And he kept on doing. No problem. At best, you can get the same position which was earlier on the other side of the board as well. At best. But black will defend very well. No problem. No problem. No problem. They kept on playing, kept on playing. People kept on watching. Let's watch this history to be made. And again, if you see, the same position has come more or less with 90-degree rotation. Rook d8. And finally, after many moves, when they realized that might be the record is made, oh my God. And here they agreed for a draw. In fact, even here, this is the last move, 269th move. So even here, my dear students, Even here, White agreed for a draw with full reluctance. He was not happy to agree for a draw, even here, because they stopped writing. Nobody can claim anything. You have to write the moves if you want to claim. And finally, White gave in. Okay, fine, draw. As if. But anyways, this is Nikolic versus Arsovic. Let me repeat, why are we meeting? This is the longest game in the history of chess. So please write in chat, did you like the idea, the longest game? Did you enjoy watching it? And did you really understand? Yes, 100%. Yes, 100. Yes, sir. So now what I will do is I will show you two positions. Okay. And two, three positions depending on our mood actually. You have to tell whether the position is a legal position or not. Can it come legally on the chessboard? So first position is this. The question is this position legal? Say yes or no in the chat. Is this position legal? Think. You guys are writing very fast. Please think. These questions are very, very good questions. Is this legal? Can this position occur on the chessboard? If you say no, as most of you have written, please write a logic. Why do you think this position cannot come on the chessboard? What makes you say so? According to me, it is a perfectly legal position, according to me. What do you think? Galav Mohan is saying yes. Mr. Yatharth Patil is saying yes. Please write logic. If somebody is saying no, please write a logic why it is not legal. How can the rook even come out? Rook might be captured by the black knight. Black knight might have captured the rook here. Forget rook. The bishop might be captured on by the knight on the c1. Vihan Sahay is saying the queen cannot escape and also other pieces could not have come out. Other pieces can come out, as I told you, they might have been captured on their own squares. Pradosh Swan is saying white has not promoted and there is no way to get. Black has sacrificed all pieces. Sharvi, are my messages coming? No, not yet. But this message came. Okay, so Sharvi is correct actually. Advik is also correct. Well done, Advik. Vyom Sharma is also correct. Well done. All 8 pawns are there and how the queen is supposed to come out. Saket is also correct. And Sharvi is also correct. Well done. Now pay attention, all of you. First of all, don't worry about other pieces. They might have been captured on their own hometown. Forget about all that. Pay attention to the only white queen. The white queen remains on d1. And since all the pawns are on this square, original square, and the bishop is on here as well, there is no way the queen can come out. Point number one. Point number one. Queen can't come out. But somebody might say that this h pawn might have been promoted to a queen, and this is a promoted queen. So if somebody is saying this, you need to understand that there are 8 pawns on the chessboard, and all 8 we can see. There is already a pawn on f6 which has come from h4. So that means there is no way the pawn is promoted. Had the pawn on f6 not been there, this would have been a perfectly legal position. The h pawn might have been promoted and queen might have come to h4. Please understand, my dear students. Yes? Getting it? Yes or no? Please speak up. Yes, very well done. Very well done. What about this position? Is it legal? Yes or no? Legal, yes or no? Think. Legal, yes or no? No, most of you are writing no. Please write the logic if you are saying no. Chess is very good game. This tests our creativity as well. So it's not necessary for you to be grandmaster. You can be at any level and answer these questions. Even a beginner can understand. It is very much legal. Pranav Bansal is very, very good. He's saying it's legal. Computer says this is legal. Forget computer, Pranav. Apply your own mind, my dear. How did the rook get inside? That's what the question is. Okay, so it looks illegal. Yatharth Patil is also saying it is illegal. The rook cannot come in because the bishop has not moved. So how can the rook come inside? What do you think, Sharvi? Legal, yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, Sharvi. No, Sharvi is also saying no. How? Pranav Bansal is correct. Most of you are correct. Who is saying legal? It's correct. Now see how it is legal. Please pay attention. The white pawn must have come like this all the way to c7. And he might have captured here on b8. And the b8 might have promoted to a rook. And that rook has captured the rook on a8. Oh my God. Can you believe chess on the chess day? Can you believe? Whosoever has understood, I'm sure you have had amazing, amazing fun today. I'm sure you are enjoying. Whosoever has understood. I'll tell you one more time. It is perfectly legal. The pawn will go till c7, capture the knight on b8, promote to a rook, and that rook will capture the rook on a8 or play rook 8. The rook on 8 might be captured by knight earlier. That's not the issue. But this is the way of pawn promotion to a rook, and the rook goes inside. Please write in chess. Please write in chess. Are you enjoying or not? Yes, all of you. Please write, are you enjoying or no? Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well done. Very good. Very good. So let's take one more. I'm also enjoying. So let's take one more. Okay, so this position, legal or not? Think about it. Take some time. Please take some time. Is it legal or do you think it is never possible? Can this position occur on the chessboard? Pranav is enjoying very much. Pranav is writing, sir, one more class I want. Arey, my dear Pranav. Legal or not legal? Come on. Think about it. Think, think, think. Perfectly legal. Most of you are saying perfectly legal because there are 8 pawns. Perfectly legal. Most of you are writing legal. Think, 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 think. Right. Okay. Now pay attention. It's very difficult question. Very difficult. Tell the logic. Write the logic. It's a tough question. Any genius person. Very difficult question it is. Come on, guys. Come on. Please tell whether it is legal or not. Can this now, my dear students, most of you are writing that it is legal. Okay, now pay attention. Pay attention. Please listen very carefully. Okay, Karthik is saying, sir, please wait, please wait. Let him write. Okay. Right. So this position is legal or not is the question. As per Chat GPT, it can be possible. Oh, but I will explain you. I guarantee you will understand. Now see, I'll tell you. No, I can't unmute. Hold on. Now see, this position, this pawn has come from b2 to a3. So how many capture? Count the captures. Count the captures. 1. This pawn has come from d2 to a5. So 1, 2, and 3. So far 4 captures. This pawn has come like this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 captures. This pawn has come like this. So how many were there so far? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So there are total 14 captures which have been done by the white pawns. Okay, 14 captures have been done. 14 captures. Now pay attention, forget ChatGPT, guys. 14 captures have been done. How many total pieces are there with black? 16. We can see 2 pieces on the board. So it looks that this position is legal. It looks all the 14 capture might have been done by the pawn. It looks like that. But please pay attention. Out of these 14 captures which I have demonstrated on the board, all are occurring on the dark squares. Do you agree or not? All are occurring on the dark square. Do you agree or not? All are occurring on the dark square. Do you agree or not? So how can the black bishop of the light square, the c8 bishop, be captured by the pawn? The c8 bishop, the c8 bishop, the c8 bishop cannot be captured by these any of the pawn. The c8 bishop cannot be captured because it's a light square bishop. How can he captured by the pawns? So if it cannot be captured, that means there are 3 pieces which are otherwise. That means the pawn can do only 13 captures. If the pawn can do 13 captures, then how can this position occur on the board, which can be occurred only by 14 captures? So that means this position is certainly illegal. Have you understood or not? Please write yes. Okay, a lot of hands are there. Let me unmute you now. Hold on. Let me unmute. Yes, speak up. Whosoever wants, turn by turn.
Sir, sir, but queen or look can capture the white bishop, sir.
हाँ दैट्स ओके, बट पॉन के कैप्चर तो 14 है ना, तुम समझ नहीं रहे यार. ये पौने यहाँ पे जब ही पहुंचेगी जब वो मार के आएगी, अदरवाइज कैसे पहुंचेगी? पहले बुक पर तुम केवल पॉन को सोचो पहले. उस बिशप को किसने मारा वो छोड़ो, फॉरगेट द बिशप किसने मारा. तुम पॉन की पोजीशन देखो, ये तो पक्का मार के आई है, ये वाली पक्का ऐसे मार के आई है, बाकी पॉन तो सब अपनी अपनी घर पे ही है. ये वाली पक्का ऐसे मार के आई है, ये वाली पक्का ऐसे मार के आई है, नहीं तो पहुंची कैसे वहां पे वो? हाउ डिड इट रीच देयर? होल्ड ऑन, एक बार वापस समझो. तो अगर ये पॉन्स, if these pawns have reached like this, that means they must have captured 14 pieces for sure. तो अगर इन्होंने 14 कैप्चर किया है तो व्हाइट बिशप तो इन्होंने नहीं मारा, जो c8 वाला बिशप है वो तो इन्होंने नहीं मारा. Then how can this position occur on the board?
Sir, can I say something?
हाँ जल्दी बोलो, साकेत बोलो, साकेत.
Sir, that white square bishop must have come to h3 and then the king must have gone to h2 and must have captured it and then gone back to h1 and then
You are not understanding my again point. The white bishop must have been captured by anything. Forget all that. Just tell me, how did the pawn come here by capturing 14 pieces? What are those 14 pieces?
so
What are those 14 pieces?
So the pawn did not even come on c7 by capturing 14 pieces.
Then how can it come here? Then how can it? Which pawn is this then?
The D pawn. It is
then which
the
is
D
this pawn? Which is this pawn? A5 pawn. If this is D pawn, then which is A5 pawn?
Oh.
How can A5 come then? From where it come?
Oh, okay.
From where did A3 come? From where did A7 come? My dear, it's a very tough question. You are not thinking. Just think with what I am saying. Please lower your hands if you are clear. Please think very carefully. Please think very carefully. This pawn has captured, this pawn has captured, this pawn has captured, and this pawn has captured. Otherwise, they can never be here. So if I count all the captures, they have all happened on the dark squares and they are 14 captured because 2 are already present. But then the white bishop cannot be captured on the dark square. So it is illegal to have this position. Now, one good question is asked by Mr. Patil. he says that the black could have promoted the knight and then sacrificed. I agree with you. So that knight also would have come from the pawn itself. You can't have 17 pieces, Mr. Patil. It is total 16 only. Are you understanding or not, Mr. Patil? Total 16 are there. Even if you promote a black pawn, you are getting away with your pawn and getting the knight. So total remains same. Total is 16. Do you agree or not, Mr. Patil? Yes, very well done. Very good. Very good. So still you have any question, please, you can ping me on my email or you can message me on WhatsApp number. I'll write on my chat. Hold on. And I want you to understand very carefully. So this position is amazing, amazing idea. Okay, got it all of you now? Well done, yaar. Very well done. So I think we are overshot with time, but I'm enjoying very much with you. Please lower your hands, Saket. Let me ask you one more. Last question for today. My question is this position legal? Think about it. Can this position occur on the board? Say yes or no. Is this legal? So rook is gone, knight is gone, rook is gone, knight is gone. Most of you are writing yes, some of you are writing no. Right. You need to think creatively in chess. Most of you I have seen, you are not thinking in deeper sense. You need to do that. You need to start thinking. Most of you are writing no. No, it is not. Okay, tell the logic. What's the logic? It's a pure symmetry position. Okay, I'll tell you the answer. The rook, the knight, and the black rook, the knight, and the black rook, the knight are missing. So they might have captured each other, yes or no? Who has captured what? Yes. So that means the rook and the knight must have captured each other. The bishop, the queen, and the pawns have not done any capture whatsoever. They can't capture anything. They can't capture anything. So that means who has done the last capture? At least, yes, Pranav Bansal. At least one piece should be there on the board. Well done. What a thinking. Sharvi also. At least one piece should be there on the board. At least one. If everything is not there, that means somebody has captured something and they all have captured among each other. Then who has captured the last one? Who has captured the last one? Well done. Most of you have answered this. Correct. This is not a legal position. Well done. Very good. Okay, so I think it was a nice session. I enjoyed very much, and I'll unmute you if you want. Anyone wants to speak anything for